And we are live.
Hi.
Great way to introduce, like, we're live.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so folks, feel free to ask us any questions at all, whatsoever. And yeah, got lots of guests here joining me for this stream. So got Whyboy of Cartoon Corner.
Hello.
And we've got FoulFangedFiend, the abridger. And we've got Kerri Louise, the singer. We've got ReverseSoda.
Hello.
The pain in the arse.
Oh, you want to take this off?
If you like. It's up to you. If you want, you can keep it on for the whole stream if you want.
Is that better? Or this better? I don't know what you want.
So we've got a question, guys.
Okay.
But this is aimed to me and Whyboy. And the question is, thoughts on the Boss Baby trailer? You want to go first, Why?
Okay, I actually just saw it the other day. I don't know. I feel it's a cute idea, but it feels like from the trailer it's going to be like a very generic sort of execution to it. It's just going to be a very boring movie overall. That's my opinion of it overall.
Yeah, it looks kind of gimmicky. It looks like something they would make in the 90s. A bit like, do you know that Kevin Spacey Talking Cat film?
Yeah.
Oh God, I think there was some sort of mafia debts involved in the making of that film.
Yeah, Boss Baby's got that kind of feel to it. It's got a little bit naff, so I'm not really interested in it. I think DreamWorks can be more inventive than that. I mean, they came up with Kung Fu Panda of all things. So
yeah.
Boss Baby just seems like it reminds me too much of the Wayne's films Little Man.
Oh God.
Okay, now a dull movie coming forward. Okay, so next question is favorite Adult Swim TV show.
Ooh. Oh man.
Favorite Adult Swim TV show?
Yes.
Oh God. Mine would probably have to be a series, but it was like the shorts. Professor Weird. Behold, corn. It's completely mad. It was. I think it started at the end, start of Team Hunger Force.
Oh yeah.
But one of my friends, Jessica Cavallo, who voice actor for Attack on Titan, she knows the voice actor who does the professor, and he recently died. So that was one of my favorites, and it is a bit upsetting that he is now gone. Basically, so that's my favorite one.
Anyone else?
Robot Chicken.
Yeah, agreed. I love Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken's good, but don't you find that they're starting to run out of ideas?
Well, it's been going for a decade now, I think.
Is it a decade or is it more? I can't actually work that out.
I think mine be Robot Chicken and Rick and Morty.
Oh, of course, Rick and Morty. Yeah. We got 2 months to wait.
I know. Just patience.
But it's on Netflix.
Yay!
Right, the first season is.
Yeah, the first season of Rick and Morty is on Netflix.
Yeah.
So next question is aimed at Whyboy. Thoughts on Funko Pop or the Scooby-Doo line?
I don't really. I believe that Clint showed me a picture of that, if I'm remembering correctly. I have seen them. They look cute. I probably won't get them, though, because that's not the sort of merchandise I get. I just buy a bunch of crappy animated movies with my money.
Very sensible.
Yes. I waste my money in the proper way.
Yes. How do you?
Next question.
Oh, someone's saying about
Next
Steven.
question. Sorry?
Someone's saying about Steven Universe.
Yeah, we'll get to that. So the next
I'm
question.
having trouble reading these questions. I keep getting an error message.
Oh, that's strange. Next question. Thoughts on Guest Show, if anyone knows that.
Guess show.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a reviewer-related thing where Bob Show.
From Bob Show. Like I've actually done that, and I think it's a good idea to help spotlight little reviewers on a bigger reviewers channel. I'd like to do something like that in the future. You know, I even been spotlighted on there before, and that got me like a bunch of subscribers, which really helped me. So yeah, good idea from Bob Show.
Yeah, I think it's really good. Very generous of him to do something like this. I think it's a really good, ambitious project. It's cool. So next question is aimed at me. Jambareeqi, what is the best movie that you have reviewed? It's Mary and Max, which is my favorite film ever. Yeah. Next question is anyone else here like Steven Universe? Yes, I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
glad
it.
I have
One
not
you
seen
were
it yet.
I'm actually in the process of doing a few covers. So
Steven
watch
Universe
out.
songs?
Oh.
I don't know which ones yet. I'm still going through, but I'm focusing on MCM Expo, which I'm performing at next week.
Nice.
A lot of that to do.
Yeah, I love Steven Universe. I am in love with the characters. I love the art style. I love everything about it. I don't think there's anything I've found that I dislike about it. I adore it.
This question for you: Who is
The only thing I dislike about it.
Who's your
Elias?
favorite?
Elias?
Yes.
Go ahead.
The only thing I dislike about Steven Universe is that it's too short.
Yeah.
Oh, the individual
It
episodes.
was a movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, who is your least favorite out of all the characters?
I'd probably go with Pearl.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
here.
there's
She's
just something about her that's kind of like.
Yeah, Garnet all the way. Square
Very
mom
dark
is
for me.
Square mom is best mom.
No, we were
Peridot's my
saying
favorite game.
the worst. The like worst, not the no. The worst,
Worst?
not the best.
Best.
Okay, another question is. Okay, so another question is aimed at me.
I can't read the damn questions.
Don't worry, I'll read them out, man. Don't worry, I'll read them out. So, Jambareeqi, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island or Scooby-Doo in the Cyber Chase? Zombie Island. Zombie Island's fantastic. I've done a review on my official website. Yeah, Zombie Island's a really strong, solid Scooby-Doo film. Next question is, any of you watch Panty and Stocking and Garter Belt? Personally, no.
I have.
Yes, I
Nothing
have,
special.
and I've met the voice actress of Panty as well, which was amazing. It was an okay show. It was just like, why?
It felt too American.
In a way. Yeah, exactly.
Like an Adult Swim show in a lot of ways.
Got a problem, Americans?
I thought it was the Twilight Sparkle.
Many problems.
Yeah,
Twilight
problems.
Sparkle hairstyle. That was really it was good, but it wasn't my favorite.
Okay, another question. I think this is aimed at me and Whyboy. Have you ever thought of doing a crossover with Animat? I would love to, but what you have to remember is that I'm a very small YouTuber, and he's a very big YouTuber, so it's unlikely we'll get a chance to collaborate. Whyboy? Whyboy?
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Whyboy?
He's deep in
Whyboy?
thought. He's deep in thought.
Oh no,
He's frozen. Oh, jeez.
we've lost him. He's frozen like this.
Yeah.
This is fun. Yeah, there are worse places to be frozen in. He was, at least he wasn't frozen dabbing.
Please send him a message saying that he's frozen so if he can
Okay,
reset.
we'll just have to wait till he comes back and move on to the next question, unfortunately. Okay, next. Thoughts on BoJack Horseman? It's amazing.
Oh my
It's
God,
genius.
I
I was on a famous TV show.
I cried. I actually cried for the 3rd season because I was just like,
Oh God, no!
oh my God. If
I
you
was dead
haven't seen
inside by the end of that last season.
If you haven't seen the 3rd season, watch it on Netflix because oh my God, you will be hooked and you won't be able to stop watching it.
It's really addictive. I love
Yeah.
the show. It's.
I binge watched 1, 2, and 3 in like 1 week. I was
I
completely.
think I did too.
Yeah, I did too.
I think it was the same week, wasn't it? Because we both were like messaging and going like, "Oh my God, have you seen this bit? Look what happens! Oh my God! Oh my God!"
So yeah, I love BoJack Horseman. I love how it blends its comedy with its drama
Oh, yeah,
really effectively.
it gets
does
pretty fucking dark in later.
It does, but
It's
with a lot
very
of
dark.
meaning and depth.
It's extremely dark.
Another question is, if there was an animated Dark Knight Returns movie in the 80s, do you think Sterling Holloway, the original voice actor for Winnie the Pooh, would have been a good Joker? Actually, I'd love to see that. Sterling Holloway is like, he did a lot of Disney voices, like the original Winnie the Pooh and Book, and it's a very distinct voice. But yeah, I can imagine.
And the Cheshire Cat, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Yeah, he had a really distinct voice, and I can imagine. I think. Sorry.
Yeah, do an impression of Winnie the Pooh as the Dark Knight. Joker.
I don't think I can.
Oh, Joker show.
Try.
Madness is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
Oh, Whyboy's back.
Yeah.
Just imagine him going, "Oh bother."
Bother.
So, yeah. Anyone else? What do you think of the idea of Sterling Holloway, the voice of Winnie the Pooh, playing the Joker?
I think I'd just start laughing.
I would too. I would.
Me too.
I think that's why I want to see it. There's a lot of comedy value there.
I think someone should edit the Winnie the Pooh voice onto the Joker and see how that's.
Somebody make that video.
Yeah, someone do that now.
Okay, next question is thoughts on Trolls. I'm really not interested in it whatsoever.
I hate it.
No.
You've seen
Have you
it?
seen the?
Oh, the movie Trolls. I think you
Yeah.
meant Trolls in general.
I know, me too. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I hate Trolls.
It's a TV series that kids have got into.
No, it's a movie that's come out recently.
No, it's a TV series. No, it's a community of people who want to make trouble.
It's a TV series.
No, it's little figures of.
Trolls!
There's always
Trolls everywhere.
yeah, but
It's a really bad cult movie.
I've been seeing the Christmas advent calendars of these trolls, and it terrifies me. They just sit there and look at you going. It's like they're going to eat your soul. It's freaking scary.
Yeah, I've got no interest in seeing Trolls. So another question is, who is your favorite Steven Universe fusion?
Oh no! Oh,
See,
come on.
I'm not going to say mine because it would spoil it. for
Yeah, mine would be a
people who
spoiler
haven't
too.
seen it.
You
can't.
gotta put us in an awkward position asking us that.
Yeah,
We can't say anything, guys.
it's like a universal like as well. if you've seen it, you know why we can't say. So yeah. So next question. Thoughts on Nostalgia Critic reviews in the search of Titanic. I really like NC's animated Titanic reviews. I think they're really good, very strong. There's a lot of material for him to work with, and he does provide a lot of entertaining comedy from his response to the film. So yeah, good.
I agree. I reviewed all 3 of the movies, and he did a really good job of them. I don't know why he didn't mention that one scene that I'm the only one that seems to have really seen it, where they're at the end of the movie, where one of the villains in a big diaper grabs one of the nurse mice and starts making out with them.
What?
Against its will.
Wait, what?
A human
Yeah,
makes
that's
out
in the
with
Search of
this.
Titanic.
Is this tentacle?
Rewind that.
In the Search of Titanic, there is a scene where all the villain mice get thrown into the nut house, and then there's a scene where one of the big rats in the big diaper is making out with one of the nurses
All
against
right.
the nurse mouth.
I thought you said a bad guy as in a human.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I was gonna
A human making out
No,
with one of the mice.
don't worry, that would have been more fucked up. It's still fucked up because it's in a giant diaper and it's freaky and weird. Yeah. That's the only scene that I mentioned that's different from the
watch that
nostalgia.
movie now. Hang on, I'm gonna watch that movie later and see exactly where that happens because I'm really intrigued by it now.
It happens like near the end of it. It's only like for like a half a second.
So the next question is thoughts on Adventure Time ending in 2018. I'm fine with it because I don't want it to drag on. I think it's getting to a point where it could start to conclude things. So I'm fine with it. I don't want it to start getting Simpson syndrome. I'm fine with that.
Oh,
Cool.
Exactly.
some people think the seasonal rot is already set in.
No, I don't see it.
Maybe just a tiny bit. I think they need to, like, 2018 is definitely a good shout for them to end it. I think really Simpsons should end it soon because they're on.
Who the hell is even still watching The Simpsons?
Me. I watched the recent Treehouse of Horrors.
It should have ended it with the
was
movie.
complete garbage.
Yeah, I agree.
Garbage. Like the movie
don't like
was
the movie?
brilliant,
Oh man.
but the recent Treehouse of Horrors was absolute crap.
Yeah.
The problem with a lot of the new Treehouse of Horrors is that they're not really about horror. They're just movie parodies now.
No, it was I think it was Hunger Games. Something about a couch.
Because that's a big thing.
Yeah, that's horrific.
A 007 parody.
In a Treehouse of
Which
Horror
I have to say,
episode.
yeah, I know. I was really confused.
That's dumb.
But this is what I mean. That Simpsons is getting stale.
Yep.
There's only so
But
many
the
plots you can come up with.
Oh my God, South Park. Who has watched the latest South Park?
I haven't watched South Park in years.
Well, there's one tonight as well.
The view is there. Like, I was like, watching. Well, I know James, you've probably watched that one, haven't you?
No.
The new South Park.
No.
Season 20.
I have been watching season 20, but like not the newest one. I've not seen it yet.
The newest one is probably genius.
But yeah, probably.
And Carmen always finally gets something he really wants, which is amazing.
That's a good thing.
I've always liked
Horrible idea.
I've always liked Cartman, so you know.
Okay, so the next question is favorite bands and artists. For me, sorry. What? What was that?
Some 41.
All right. Okay.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
All I heard was.
I've got too many to count.
I don't have any.
Daft
many.
Punk.
Okay, so for me, I'm gonna go with Beck, Bjork, Aphex Twin, Maximum the Hormone.
God, you really prepared this list, haven't you?
Yeah, I usually get this question, so I'm prepared for it. Yeah, I have a very varied taste. I like a lot of Czech rock bands as well. I love K-pop. Yeah, I love Big Bang. I'm a huge Big Bang fan. I love my Europop as well, like Aqua. Yeah, I have very varied taste.
We did it. I remember doing Barbie Girl for karaoke at LAGC.
We have to do that for Alcon next year. When we're completely wasted.
You want to be Barbie? No, I'll be Barbie. It's fine.
You want me to? Okay, you can be Barbie, I'll be Ken.
So, anyone else want to say their favorite bands and artists?
I have way too many. Being a singer myself, Eiley Monty, a really good friend of mine, With Temptation, Nightwish, Epica, Kate Bush, Kari Pamyu Pamyu, like people here in animes, opera, Mozart, Bach, musicals, pretty much anything I can find. Probably a tin can, even if I found one. Make a good sound. Okay.
Okay, so
Alright
the next question is, who do you think is worse out of Donald Trump and Rupert Murdoch?
Wait, why Murdoch? Yep.
Oh my god, that is actually gonna make my brain explode.
Yeah, that's impossible to choose.
Yeah. Like
They're both
Rupert
pretty
Murdoch was-
repugnant human beings, but I think
Exactly. I did a 4 years about the media and about flipping Rupert Murdoch owning the media and everything. And I feel like the media is
yeah, but at
always
least
true.
he's not running for president.
Can you imagine if he did against Trump? Holy crap, who would he choose? He's like,
Oh, God.
it'd be insane.
Yeah, douche and a turd, we all know.
Fish in the turd sandwich.
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
next question is aimed at me. It's asking the best out of the Evil Dead trilogy, and I'm probably going to go with the first one because there's just something about it. I find it genuinely scary.
It really is. Like, people think
It's
Evil Dead is supposed to be gory splatter comedy, but the first one is just a
No.
straight up horror movie.
And it's a really effective horror film too. It just really disturbed me. There's just moments in it, especially the card scene, that always creeps me out.
A two of diamonds, jack of diamonds, jack of clubs.
Yeah.
And the trees. Come on, the trees. The trees.
Oh, the tree rape. Yeah.
Trees. The
So
trees.
Oh God.
I think the new one was awful. It was
The
really.
remake.
Yeah.
I do love Ash versus Evil Dead. They want stars.
Oh yes.
The
of
TV
course.
series.
Oh gosh, yeah. But I think yes, like you say, James, the first one is better. I really like the first one.
Really enjoy
That
it.
just generally freaked me out. But the effects they use with the prosthetics and the I think it's plasticine it looks like, but it
Or at one point,
really
when one of the deadites is melting at the end, and you can see porridge
Oh, I
with
love
green
it.
dye
I love
pouring out.
it.
was really
So
good. When was the first Evil Dead made?
It's like the 80s.
Early 80s,
80s, yeah.
So for the time, it was very sophisticated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Especially for its budget.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's impressive about it is the fact it's independent, yet it looks incredibly atmospheric and cinematic.
The amount of stop motion animation at the end is like something you'd see in a more expensive movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Really ambitious. Okay, so next question is any favorite videos from Rebel Taxi? I don't really have a favorite. I've only watched a couple of his videos, so I don't really have a top favorite.
Same.
Okay, anyone else? Rebel Taxi?
Never
Nope.
heard of it.
no.
Okay, the next
Rebel
question.
Taxi.
Next question is for Whyboy. Thoughts on wildlife and storks?
I've not seen wildlife, but I'm planning on seeing storks today with my boyfriend, so that should be fun. I've been really looking forward to it. I saw some of the animation scenes, and they looked interesting. Like there's this wolf submarine scene.
Wait, what?
Yeah, a bunch of wolves transform into a submarine.
What?
I know. I'm telling you, that's the scene in it. I saw it in the trailer.
Wait, what? I'm so confused right now what we're talking about.
Storks. It's the new animated film from the makers of the Lego Movie.
Oh god, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Now it all
Thank
makes
you.
sense now.
Yeah, I'm really not interested in storks personally. There's not really anything out animated in cinemas this month that I'm that crazy about.
There was one thing you've seen. It's called Borrowed Time.
Oh yeah, that's an animated short. Yeah, I do plan on seeing
animated
that.
short.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It is.
Don't spoil it for
So
me.
dark.
I'm gonna see it at some point. So another question is, have any of you seen the Dingo Pictures movies? I have not. I've seen reviews of them, so I don't really want to see them. I kind of feel sorry for the reviewers that have actually sat through them. They look awful. Look like the lowest of the low in terms of animated feature filmmaking.
I've only seen them in mostly reviews, in like a few clips in there when I actually researched Dingo Pictures and saw it on their site. Saw all their trailers to see their quality.
Okay, so next question is thoughts on Mona. I'm really excited for it. I'm very excited. Mona, it's Disney's next animated feature.
It's Moa.
Yeah.
I thought it was Moana.
Moana?
Moana.
Mona? You forgot the A.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, so Moana. Okay. So Moana.
Moana.
Yeah.
Moana is a vampire.
Okay.
Mona the vampire.
So yeah, Moana. I'm very excited. Right, okay, so I've been very excited about Moana since it was announced on IMDb because I saw the directors Ron Clements and John Musker were attached. And for those of you who don't know, those are like veteran Disney Renaissance directors. They did films like Little Mermaid, Aladdin. So yeah, they are really well respected. So I want to see them make more films. So I'm really excited, and the trailer seems really promising.
Yeah. I feel very excited about it as well because it's a different ethnic. I think that they're making her a princess as well, as far as I've been told. Like waves about because she's to do with the Hawaii. Is it Hawaii?
I think it's like the Pacific.
Polynesia.
Yeah, something like along those lines.
But it looks so pretty. Like it harkens back to like Lilo and Stitch sort of territory. So
it definitely has that feel. Yeah.
Some of the most beautiful looking water I've ever seen.
Oh yes, yes.
That's impressive.
Gorgeous.
That's impressive animation for the water. I'm just sitting there going.
Makes me want to go full Haru.
Oh. I must admit, yeah, but is the water in Ghibli better than that movie? Trailer?
Sorry? What was that?
To the water effects, who do you think does it better, Disney or Ghibli?
Well, I mean, you're dealing with two different animation styles, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they both achieve water in their unique ways. I can't say one is superior than the other.
They're just different.
Yeah, they find their own ways of doing it, and I think they both exceed in their own styles.
Yeah, definitely. I love Ghibli.
Okay, so the next question is aimed at me, and it says, "Have you watched Gravity Falls?" Not yet. It's on my watch list.
What?
All right, get in there.
And you gotta remember, I've only just started watching Rick and Morty and Steven Universe. I'm catching up.
All right.
I'm so distracted.
You're busy man, folks.
Well, at least you can binge watch the whole series now.
Yeah.
Seriously, Gravity Falls is got me hooked in the first episode.
I will like this kind of show.
Yeah, don't miss the spin-off series.
Check it out.
Anti-Gravity Falls.
Wait, what?
just fucking with you. Really poor attempt at humor.
Yeah, I thought you were.
Okay, so next question is favorite Treehouse of Horror episode. I'm gonna go with 5. I think. Is it 5?
God.
Is it 5? Hang on, I'm gonna research this. I'm gonna read. It's hard to remember which is which. And I reviewed
6.
Oh,
6.
I can't remember the one that I liked the best.
6 that had the one of the giant mascots rampaging through Springfield. The
one where they all came alive and they were like destroying the town.
Then they had the Nightmare on Evergreen Terrace with Groundskeeper Willie as the Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
And the third segment, Homer 3D.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
I didn't really like the Homer 3D. I found it a bit
It's not held up in my opinion. No.
I loved it.
Like,
Especially when he ends up in the real world at the end.
yeah, that was weird.
Ooh, erotic cakes.
I think the one that I liked was, it's a recent one where Bob finally kills Bart.
Hmm?
And it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
an interesting one. It's really
Alright.
good, but it makes you think about it, because it's like, once you've killed that person who'd been,
What have
you've
you
been
got to live
terrorizing
for?
for years. Yeah, exactly, that was it. And he kept on re-killing him, and I was like, what the hell is going on? But it was brilliant. But because of the the Game Boy Color games, I think the very first one my favorite, because I just remember the Game Boy Color game that was like did. And the killer mops and everything. It was brilliant.
My favorite Treehouse of Horror has to be 5. I think all 3 stories are really solid and blend the comedy with the horror effectively. And whenever it's a parody segment, you can tell they're very affectionate to what they're taking the mick out of. So yeah, I love 5. 5 is basically the Shining parody, Time and Punishment, which is where Homer messes around with time travel.
Oh, and Nightmare Cafeteria.
Nightmare Cafeteria, which is
That
brilliant.
was actually quite. That actually scared me.
Yeah,
Quite
that's what
honestly.
I love about
that was the one that was my favorite too.
Love that one. So, next question is, what do you think would have made a better Shere Khan out of Christopher Lee, Alan Rickman if the Jungle Book movie was made in the 80s?
Oh man,
I think they both would have been really good.
Oh, I would have gone for me.
I think Alan Rickman, because of Slytherin, and because he would actually probably make it sound more like a snake. I think Christopher Lee has a bit more of a.
Shere Khan is a tiger.
Oh,
He's not a snake. Car is the snake.
I thought it was a
I was
snake.
wondering what you're on about. I was like, what?
Okay, think now. We're Christopher Lee. Okay, Christopher Lee for Shere Khan, and for Car, it would be
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
can see that actually. Yeah, I agree. So the next question is, would you like to see Idris Elba as Scar in the upcoming live-action Lion King film? I think no, because it'd be too distracting considering it's the same kind of casting as the Jungle Book, so it's too obvious.
Oh, long live the king!
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna like the live-action one, because I've grew up with the animated version.
We
of
all grew
Lion
up with the animated one.
And it's like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it, because that was my favorite all-time Disney.
I'm fine with it.
What about the Mulan remake they're working on?
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
whitewashing it anymore.
Yeah, all Asian cast.
They had
Honestly, 'cause
such a massive backlash saying like, "Oh, we want it to be actually the Asian actor."
Nah. They want to do big box office in China, so of course they're gonna have a completely diverse cast.
But I completely agree that they shouldn't whitewash it, because it's set in China.
If we keep going this way, we're gonna end up going on about Ghost in the Shell and all that bollocks.
Yeah, let's move on to the next question, guys.
Go on.
So, thoughts on the Lego Batman movie trailer? I'm so excited.
I loved it.
I'm so excited. Out of all the superhero films coming out soon, that's the one I'm most excited about. I'm so hyped.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty darn excited about it. I want to see exactly how they do it. If they lead off from the Lego movie.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're also the other Justice League characters are going to be in it too.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
That's really fun.
It's gonna be good. I'm just worried they're gonna make it a train wreck.
Oh,
No,
they put all the best jokes in the trailer.
Maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll have to just wait and see. Okay, so next question is thoughts on Ash versus Evil Dead.
Love it.
Love it.
I've got the whole first season on DVD here.
I love it. It's amazing. Oh my god.
I am yet to see it.
Oh god,
Same.
dude,
Me neither.
so much
I
fun.
know we're gonna have to like make him watch it. Right,
The problem
Alcon, we're
is-
gonna have to straight.
It's so hard to actually find what the hell channels are showing it in the UK.
Yeah.
That's
Plus, I don't have a TV.
No, and there's that.
like, what? You don't have a TV?
No. I just don't like TV in general,
You're a-
so no.
You're a reviewer, but you haven't got a TV to watch.
I tend to just watch stuff on Netflix and things like that. Anyway, next question is worst video review you've stumbled across. I tend to avoid bad reviews and bad reviewers.
Well,
I
you
tend
actually might stumble across one though.
Yeah,
No,
you might.
Yeah, me. I'm a bad reviewer.
I don't think I have. No.
Yeah, if I stumble across one, I usually just exit out of it right away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've forgotten about it soon.
The moment you hear someone's just talking into their headset mic, you know, just to bail out at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so a question for Whyboy. Why do you have a Friends poster?
Because I like Friends.
He likes our friends, yeah.
Yeah, I like
Hey,
Friends.
don't diss Friends. It's one of the best sitcoms ever.
Friends is awesome.
Yeah, I watched it a whole bunch when I was younger.
Friends is
Oh.
amazing. I used to watch him when I was younger kid too.
Oh yeah, we all did.
I've got nostalgia attachment to it, but rewatching it, I find a lot of the jokes to be very forced and awkward.
You have to be in the right
I-
mindset.
Yeah, you do. That's what I mean. It's like it's nostalgically.
Here's the thing, man. Watch it when you're drunk. It gets funnier.
Friends definitely gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling. Still, I definitely still have that nice feeling when I watch it. It makes me feel happy. I'd say
Yeah, definitely.
from nowadays, I'd say it's a guilty pleasure.
That episode where they're all about to go out to that dinner party and like Ross is trying to get everyone into the taxi and everyone's just stalling and not getting dressed and not getting out of the chairs. That was a classic.
What my favorite scene was where the turkeys got stuck on Joey's head. And he had to wait for it.
The episode where Rachel gets that hairless cat. Calls it.
I need to rewatch all this.
What is this?
That's not a cat.
Yeah.
Why is it inside
That
out?
cat.
Yeah, I like that one actually. So next question is: do you think Christopher Lee would have made a good General Woundward? Yes, absolutely.
General Woundward?
The villain of Warship Down.
Yes.
Oh,
Warship Down is
that film
like,
was
everyone goes,
way
"Oh,
too messed up to show to your kids.
It's not as messed up. Hang on, it's not as messed up as The Animals of Farthing Wood.
Oh,
That is a
or
dark
Plague
series.
Dogs.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Because The Animals of Farthing Wood was pretty much a children's series, telling kids do not do this, otherwise you will die. It was pretty much about the survival of these animals, and there's like 2 or 3 of them left by the end of it.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Impressive.
an absolute massacre.
It was. You actually see them die.
Holy crap.
Like what?
Even a bit of gore in it in parts.
Yeah. Well, not gore. It was sort of them just lying on the ground slumped, and it was just like, okay. Like I used to watch this when I was 4.
So the next question is thoughts on regular show and Amazing World of Gumball ending. I have not seen both shows, so no thoughts.
Yeah, same.
Regular
didn't
show,
caught
I
up on
haven't
either of them.
I haven't watched the ending, but regular show, I binge watched all of it until the last episode, which I haven't seen yet, so I'm sorry I can't actually give my opinion on that. They've made it a bit more, I think, family, because there's characters that get married, there's characters that have crises. It's not really for children.
Crises.
Crisis.
Sorry, a bit of a grammar Nazi about that sort of thing.
Crisis. Sound like I'm dyslexic. But yeah, I haven't seen the World of Gumball. References from Dragon Ball in it, but I haven't actually seen it myself, and I found a star. But yeah, it's okay. Not as good as like Bob's Burgers or BoJack Horseman. So not in that league.
So the next question is, what is your favorite Disney film?
Ooh.
The $1 million question.
I really can't. You know what? I'm not gonna answer this one because I don't know.
I have to think about it first.
No, I don't. The thing is, what I need to do, and this is something I do plan on doing next year at some point, is going through all of them and finding out.
Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Mine is The Sword in the Stone.
Ooh,
Yeah, I just rewatched that one. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's the one I rewatched the most as a child.
I'm between two. Oh, no, actually, sorry, three. Lion King, Bambi, or The Black Cauldron. Because Black Cauldron doesn't get the love it should. It is a brilliant film.
Oh, that was the dark age of Disney, though. So got lost in the mix.
But they've got the Princess Alonwe should be one of the princesses. So why is she not?
Because people just weren't ready for it.
Yeah, but, you know, Snow White was before her, and she got made a princess. So why didn't she?
Because life ain't fair.
I know, life ain't fair.
So, anyone else want to say the favorite Disney film?
I got to say Fantasia right now.
Oh,
I don't think story-wise, it's obviously not. I like it for the artistic sort of expression, and that's why I always say it's like my favorite movie of all time. I just love the expression it does with animation. So I can just put it on the background, just like
it's beautiful to look at and to listen to.
Yeah.
I must admit, a close favourite is Dumbo. Just for the pink elephant scene.
The elephant's on parade.
I'm actually tempted to do that.
That was terrifying, that sequence.
If you've watched Bob's Burgers, there's a scene in Bob's Burgers which is pretty much that scene. It's anus.
What?
It just goes butts. Like, what? It's a close favourite, that one. But that freaked me out. Who else got freaked out by the elephants?
I don't think I did.
When they were younger.
It's a trippy sequence, like.
It was very trippy, and I got confused, and like I still watched it and just sat there thinking, why? I need to watch it again.
Okay, so the next question is Danny Phantom or the Fairly Odd Parents?
Danny Phantom.
I've not seen enough Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom.
It just wins regardless.
Yeah.
What I have seen of Danny Phantom, I did really like. I need to carry on watching more episodes. I thought it was really cool.
Oh, it gets better and better.
I think Fairly Odd Parents for me. Because come on, Tara Strong as Timmy. And
there's a lot to love about Fairly Odd Parents, but I like the edge that Danny Phantom has at times.
Yeah, but there's also a very dark Fairly Odd Parents, if you have heard of it, is where the fairies are actually Timmy's antidepressants.
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Way to kill the mood.
No, but think about it. He gets neglected by his parents. He has a babysitter that bullies him. He gets bullied at school. He has pretty much no friends. And the fish they give him his every wish. And really, in a way, antidepressants do give that to you.
This is adding up.
Jesus.
But you know, it is a very good theory. It's just a bit scary that now we're nearly in our late 20s. It's like I watched this when I was younger, thinking, "Oh, this is all pretty colours," and then you're looking like, "Oh." But that's a good theory.
Okay,
Cosmo is Zoloft, Wanda is Prozac.
So the next question is favorite horror movie: The Shining, always terrifies me. Doesn't matter what scene, doesn't matter what, anything to do with The Shining just freaks me out and creeps me out. And it's just a fantastic, brilliant movie. The way it's directed is so precise. The atmosphere is just spine-chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna go with The Shining.
Oh, the original Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Still real bedtime scares. Just. No, there was a point where I was like afraid of like walking across my landing and maybe seeing what visage of a white face just peering out from the darkness.
I'm so tempted to actually dress as Michael Myers for MCF for Alpha.
Yes, do it.
Oh my god, we just get a group of us like and stand outside people's windows as Michael Myers.
But like each window of the house.
Oh god, an army of Michael Myerses.
Oh jeez.
My favourite, I know people are going to be like, oh my god, why? Movies, because even though they're very, very gory, the
all together.
Stuff,
I
Is there like any
scary.
of them in particular you hold in highest regard?
I'm a big fan of number 5 because of the Saw scene where they have to put their hand through that machine that
6 was my favorite
slices their hand.
of the sequels because of the whole social commentary about the American healthcare system.
Yes, that was the good one. But it was just like because of the gore.
Yeah.
But even though it was gory, the story is actually pretty interesting if you get past the gore.
The insane plot twists are what always kept me coming back.
And the detective turning into the killer and then everything getting all intertwined. It is very interesting.
Can't wait till it comes back next year.
Which is the one where they're all kind of like stuck in a house and there's like...
That's the second one. Yeah,
yeah.
With nerve gas being released into the house.
I love that one. I love how each room is a new surprise.
Or when she goes into the room with the box with the holes to stick her hands through and there's blades on the inside. Oh,
but you just left her to go and I was just sitting there going like, you could have let her like chopped her hands off and just left her to bleed, you know? Instead of getting her veins all sliced up.
Oh.
What's the worst trap?
Worst trap? Well, the reverse bear trap did not look pleasant when it was eventually used.
I honestly think that the worst is the rack.
The rack, twist. Yeah, the
one that
body. Yeah.
All your limbs, and your head round, just like.
All right. Let's continue on then.
So the next question
I got a few minutes
is...
to leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You can go. Then you go. Then reverse. Tell us what your favorite horror movie is.
Okay, go for it.
No, not until I leave. That's what I'm saying. Yep.
Oh,
shall I move on to the next question?
Hi.
Did the others not get
questions? Yes.
Did Taylor not get it?
I don't have a favorite horror movie. I do not like watching horror movies.
I watch all horror movies. They don't let things scare me. I don't even say anything.
Not even any kid-friendly horror films.
Nothing scares me.
Focus.
Nothing.
I probably see some kid-friendly.
Reverse is badass.
Horror movies. Like the last true horror movie I saw was Where the Dead Go to Die.
Oh.
Ooh.
Heard of that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Don't say.
No.
So the next question is: would you like to see Peter Dinklage as the Penguin in the DC cinematic universe?
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
He has
Actually
to-
working,
he has to be
especially with the
doing-
right makeup.
Actually, oh no, thinking of the wrong villain. Who's that? No, it's just no. You go ahead.
Who are you thinking of? Come on.
It was there was a Batman villain that was a dummy, wasn't there?
Oh, I remember him. Yeah,
Is that his name? Anakin?
I can't remember his name.
There's Mr. Freeze, or Dr. Freeze, or Professor Freeze, or something to do with Freeze.
Oh, I was thinking of the ventriloquist. He had a
that
dummy
might-
called Scarface.
Goosebumps now.
Oh, Slappy?
Oh God, Slappy! Oh my God. Ooh. Abracadabra. I wasn't actually scared of Goosebumps. I was the only one that actually scared me.
Got a phobia of dummies?
I have. This is the reason I don't have a sewing mannequin, because I do not like mannequins.
Because they're ghastly parodies of people.
I think
Well, it's like Mr.
the thing is, when me and my brother saw a vampire episode of Goosebumps, we asked my dad to make us coffins, and it terrified my mum. She was so upset. She was so upset.
Oh my God.
We were so determined, but instead they just gave us like I think it was like fridge boxes, and like I loved it. I just sat in the fridge box and pretend to be a vampire.
Oh God. That's awesome.
So the next question is Ash from Evil Dead or Batman from the Lego Movie. Can't decide. Both awesome.
Yeah, they are. They are. Don't make us choose.
Yeah, they're both awesome. We're not going to be able to.
No, it's impossible. Next question is favorite movie to watch on Halloween.
Yeah.
See, for me personally, when it comes to Halloween entertainment, I tend to watch documentaries about real life horror or documentaries about horror movies.
Oh, you can find those on
Sure.
Netflix.
I find that scarier. The way people talk about an existing horror film.
Staple
Or
of
the way
Halloween
people
thing,
talk about.
the original 1992 BBC drama Ghost Watch.
No!
Yes.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Was weird.
That was terrifying. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, I used to watch that. Oh my God. It
Yeah,
was
it's basically presented as a live sort of a broadcast from a haunted council estate, where like they got Michael Parkinson
ghost
playing
hunter.
himself, like in the studio, and this family they're being haunted by a poltergeist, and it's just 90 of the scariest minutes that BBC have ever made.
I think it was, do you remember the Ghost Hunter as well?
Ghost Hunter.
The old TV series where this evil woman was looking for a ghost that had been like in the family's attic, and just like it was so weird. It was a CBBC.
That's not scary.
I know it was terrible.
From the makers of Tracy Beaker.
Sarah Jane Adventures.
No,
Oh no, give CBBC more credit. They did give us the Demon Head Master.
Oh yeah, I will admit that's
God,
quite scary.
yeah. Yeah, is he still alive? The one who plays him. Is the actor still alive? Because he was pretty old when he did
Terrence
that.
Hardiman.
Yeah.
He's alive. He was on Doctor Who.
Yes. Now I remember.
So the next question is: would you have liked to have seen Doug Walker as the Joker in Suicide Squad? I don't really know if he could pull that off. I mean, like Doug Walker is more of a comedic kind of material riffing actor. Yeah, I can't imagine him pulling off the dramatic side of Joker. I can just imagine being the crazy hammy side of Joker.
Actually, when I met him at Alcon, he did actually do a very good Joker impression.
Sweet.
Which we were actually, he can, even though he's like comedic, he can still do serious. So I think, yes, he could. Probably better than the one, what's his name, Jared Leto. I haven't seen it, so I did not like the way it looked. I did not like Suicide Squad and the way it looked. It just looked.
The only good thing about it was Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
Yeah, but the scene that I didn't get is the one they were actually saying whereabouts she got bleached and everything, and it's like they start kissing in the middle of the beach.
Dumped into the chemical vat. Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell? I was just like sort of going. What?
So the next question is thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer. It looks cool, but it doesn't really paint much of a picture yet. So I'm kind of like, yeah.
Chris Pratt is somehow looking hunkier in the new trailer. Sorry, I just had to get it out there. The hair.
When he's hunky.
Oh, yeah. And he was already hunky enough to boot.
All right, I gotta go. That was fun.
Okay, reverse.
Yeah.
Okay.
I cannot contain
Cannot continue.
the crisp bat love.
Love
That's his
everywhere.
limit.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm going to be going to
There you
do.
go.
I'm just getting a call. Family
I'm
and all
all
that.
lovey-dovey. All right. Hell, stop.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to end the call.
Don't break the internet.
I'm trying to again. Not like last time. All right. Later, guys.
Later.
Cheerio.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question is, what is your favorite gemstone as in actual stone? No references to Steven Universe intended.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Ruby.
Ruby.
Mhm.
Mine is crap. Forgotten the name of it. It's my birthstone as well. December. Turquoise? Topaz? Something? I don't know. Topaz or sapphire. There we go.
I'm gonna go with emerald. I love emerald, but mainly because I just love the color green, especially when it's bright. So yeah, I like emeralds. I like the name too. There's just something very pretty about the name as well.
Emerald.
Yeah, Emerald, a nice name.
Okay, so next question is thoughts on Shrek 5 coming out in 2019. Fine, cool, whatever. If they can present an interesting story, I'm fine.
Yeah. I like Shrek. Shrek is one of my favorite franchises.
Oh, Shrek. You said Trek from it.
Shrek.
We haven't even reached Shrek 4 yet.
You haven't? Yeah,
They have. They've done Shrek Forever After. That's the fourth one.
Shrek.
After.
I thought you said
Shrek.
Shrek as in Star Trek.
All right, okay.
Shrek. No, Shrek. The green thing that
I know
is an onion.
I know about Shrek. Yeah. Yeah.
Shrek is
love, Shrek is life.
Oh, no, don't you fucking start that.
God, we showed it to him. Do you remember? We showed Tony and his face was just like...
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you did.
We showed him the Shrek is Life 1, and I think it was 2 as well. The one with Prince Charming.
Oh, jeez.
It was so bad. But no, I would like to see that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I feel as if that 4 wasn't really a conclusive finale.
Yeah.
No.
To be honest, it was just
I liked
a
it better
Shrek
than
movie.
3, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But anything could be better than 3, because 3 is basically the scraps of what was left behind from Shrek 2.
Oh, yeah.
But do you think that Prince Charming is loosely, Jamie Lannister from loosely based off of Prince Charming in Shrek?
Oh, his appearance? Yeah.
Yeah. It's so similar, like the hair and like the way he is. It's very similar.
Hmm.
Okay, so anyone else have thoughts on Shrek 5 coming out in 2019?
No, I'm indifferent.
I'm indifferent, yeah.
Really.
I know nothing about it yet, so I'm not like... I don't really have much opinion on it. There's nothing really there to really say. I'm fine with it. Like I said, I thought Shrek 4 didn't really finish things, so it's possible to carry it on. There's room for creative ideas.
I just found Rumpelstiltskin the most annoying person in that whole movie. I was just like, his face. I was just like, well, I'm going to kick you. I want to kick you so badly right now.
She means it.
I think that's the point, though, really, is just to make him incredibly obnoxious and hate-worthy.
Hey.
Oh, God.
So the next question is, favorite animated movie of all time? Again, mine is Mary and Max. Love it. There's a review of it. If you want me to say more, go watch my Mary and Max review.
That's actually really difficult for me because I watch a lot of animated. Going on Japanese anime, animated, I would go with Howl's Moving Castle.
Mhm.
For like Disney, I would say I think Toy Story. Because it was Up, because Up made me cry.
Oh,
Made me
made a lot of people
cry in the first like 10 seconds of that movie. It destroyed me. I was just like, because Wall-E I liked as well. I like a lot of them. This is the problem. When you have to choose one, it's like, what do I do?
which baby to throw into the fire?
Yeah, I think, I don't know. Oh God.
We'll be here all night. She'll be just naming loads of animated films.
No, I'm gonna say Howl's Moving Castle. That's it. There, done.
I'm gonna give some love to Summer Wars.
Oh, I love Summer Wars.
Oh yes, that is an amazing film. It's so emotional as well.
I know.
Like
Uh,
it's just incredible, that movie.
Like, it's a reworking of Digimon our war game, but it's just done so much better.
Yes, but it's the way it's done and the way they have that romance going. Well, sort of romance. It wasn't really a romance because I don't think they really knew they were going to get together. It was sort of,
Yeah.
it was weird. That was one of the weird relationships. The relationship between the main girl and her grandmother was actually touching, and when that all happened, you just like, oh my God, you feel for that character.
Always.
It was good.
Okay. Anyone else want to say their favorite animated film of all time?
I don't really have a favorite narrative one. I don't rewatch a whole bunch of my animated movies, but artistically, Fantasia again.
Always.
Okay, so someone has just mentioned, asked, have you heard of Shrek Extra Large? It's a video game where Shrek runs really fast and can bounce off walls. That sounds really cool. That sounds fun.
I remember a video game with Shrek from the PS1 where you had to collect objects. I don't know what it was called. I think it was Picnic or something. Shrek's Picnic. You had to make a picnic. No, it was weird. It was like you had had to collect onions and like cake and all that. It was so weird. And you like go around the whole thing going like, it was a fun game. It was a very poorly made game, but it was still quite fun and annoying.
Well, you're not really selling it. It's a good game, but it's terrible.
Yeah, like most of the PS1 games.
So
Alright.
So next question is The Little Prince or Kubo and the Two Strings. I'm going to go with Kubo and the Two Strings. If you want to know why, check out my review. I think Kubo is possibly, out of all the animated films I've seen this year, the best one. It's so good. Technically impressive, emotionally amazing, just everything about it is fantastic.
Like, I watched it and I was just sitting there, like, jaw dropped. It was just...
Yeah, it's so damn good. I got goosebumps at moments.
Did you see the video they did of when they did a scene and it's got stop animation of the people actually making that scene? That was incredible.
Yeah, like I tend to really want to show their behind the scenes, and I like that. I really admire that. But I like that they show it at the end of the film so they don't break the illusion yet. They're kind of like, this is how we did it. It's like, and that it kind of adds to the experience because it makes you appreciate what you've seen even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that.
So yeah, anyone else have thoughts on Little Prince versus Kubo and the Two Strings?
I haven't seen Little Prince, but I did love Kubo.
I think we're unanimous.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
Okay, so next question is, would you have liked to have seen David Bowie as Dracula? 100% yes. It
Totally.
totally worked.
Well, then again, he was a good vampire in The Hunger.
I'm yet to see The Hunger. I want to see The Hunger.
You could bite me any day. I don't think Mike would be happy though.
So yeah. Anyone else? Any thoughts on David Bowie's Dracula?
You would look hot.
No, I don't have any more thoughts on that, but I'm going to have to be heading out. So I just wanted to say this. Jambareeqi, congratulations on your 4 years on YouTube. You've been doing great work and all that. And I hope we can do more awesome live streams like this in the future, because this is super fun.
Thank you. Glad you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Watch my reviews too.
Yes. If you enjoyed anything that Whyboy here had to say, go and check out his channel. Just search Whyboy into YouTube.
Yeah.
Go for his actual channel. His channel is called Toon Grit.
Don't plug me. Don't plug me at all, please.
No, I want to, man. I want to. Go check out Cartoon Corner or Toon Grit. Anything associated with Whyboy, go check it out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you guys later. Happy 4th year, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Cheerio.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so the next question is favorite Gene Wilder movie. I'm going to go with Blazing Saddles.
Young Frankenstein.
I need to see Young Frankenstein.
Dude!
I know! There's so many films I'm supposed to see and I've not seen yet, and that's one of them.
You're going to hate me if it's the Giant Chocolate Factory.
No. Why would we hate you for that? That's a brilliant movie.
I think his performance is fantastic.
Oh yes, his performance is amazing. That reminds me, I might be singing that one. Thank you for reminding me. I might need to put that in my set, because since that's a recent event, whoopsie. I need to put imagination in there. Pure imagination. That was it.
Yeah, but no, I think into it too.
His performance in Charlie and Chocolate Factory was incredible.
Or Willy Wonka and the
really
Chocolate Factory, as they had to call it back then.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want people to think it was the name Charlie was a reference to the Vietnam War or anything.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that was the reason.
That was the reason, yes.
I think that was the reason, but like, I think the original is much better than the remake, even though I absolutely adore Johnny Depp. Like, he's one of my favorite actors.
Like the only thing the remake did better was having an actual river that looked like chocolate.
Yeah, because that one wasn't actually chocolate. I think it was
brown
actually
water
like,
in the original.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think the effects in the remake are really solid. Good advance. Yeah, they're really advanced. What they couldn't have done in the original.
The one person from the Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, take Deep Roy, a whole army of Deep Roys.
That terrified me. That was absolutely terrifying watching those. I was just like, oh my god. Can you imagine if those burst into your house?
I don't really want to.
That'd be bad.
Okay, so next question is thoughts on Zootopia. I've done a review of it. I think it's a pretty good Disney movie, but I think it's been really overhyped. I don't think it's as revolutionary as people have been making it out to be.
It's a solid movie, and it has a good message at its core. But yeah, nothing to really get your panties melting.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, it's cool. It like I said in my review, it's got some problems. But yeah, it's a pretty good Disney movie, but I don't think it's groundbreaking as people have been making out to be.
Well,
hey kids, racism is bad.
Yeah, I will admit,
the funny thing,
looking back on it, it really just hammered in its message.
Yeah. But the one thing that I found was I was watching it with Mike, and he'd never watched it, and like in about probably about half an hour, he worked out who the villain was at the end.
That is he's very savvy, clearly.
He said to me, "I bet this is the villain." I went, "No, it isn't." He went, "It is, isn't it?" I went. He went, "It is." I went, "Yeah." You just ruined the movie for me. He was like, he can pinpoint exactly where as well. I'm just like, son of a bitch, really? It's like he's got it with every movie. He can pinpoint when there's a villain. I'm just
my mother's like that too. just knows.
It's annoying though, because you try and watch a movie and just sitting there going, "This is what happens. This is the villain." I'm just like sitting there going, "You just ruined the whole film."
Don't take him to the cinema.
I have, and yeah.
Okay, so next question is
no,
sorry.
Zootopia was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
So the next question is Village trailer. I don't know what that is. Sorry.
What's that?
The Lost
What is
Village
it?
trailer.
Village?
The Lost Village.
There was an anime called The Lost Village, but
The only film I've seen is called The Village.
the M. Night Shyamalan film.
Yes. Oh my god, that film had so many plot holes.
That was the point where people were like really
Bad.
getting fed up with his style.
It was so. It made me so angry at the end.
Oh yes, we're just a village where we all think it's the 1700s.
Yeah, but the ending is just like, what the fuck is going on? And it's like she walks out and you're just like, huh? It? It's like the Blair Witch remake.
Remake? I mean the sequel?
Yes. No, it's the remake of the one that's come out recently.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
weird.
that's not a remake.
That's more of a sequel.
It is.
apparently.
Not a
It seems
sequel to
more
the
of a
sequel,
remake.
but a sequel to the original.
Yeah,
Oh,
but there was
headache.
already a sequel.
Yeah, but this
There was
the
already a
sequel ignores that
sequel.
sequel.
I'm so confused right now because I watched it.
Let's
and
move
I-
on to something else. We're getting lost now.
Yeah.
Okay, thoughts on Disney Affinity cancelled. Don't really have an opinion on Disney Affinity. Not really associated with it. So,
Why?
eh.
Not really.
Yeah. So, no thoughts on Disney Affinity.
No.
Okay. Thoughts on the Rogue One trailer. It looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty psyched for it. I'm actually looking forward to it more than I did The Force Awakens.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, it looks different from what your typical Star Wars movie, and that's kind of what I like about it.
Yeah, I think you're completely right with
You know,
that.
like it looks like a proper war movie, and like, hence that put the war in Star Wars. And
I like the way they've.
we've never seen a tropical setting in a Star Wars movie. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I think the one thing I'm looking forward to is they've got a really powerful female.
Yeah, well, that seems to be a running theme now in the recent Star Wars movies.
Exactly, and this is what I like about the new ones. Even though people are like complaining, going, "Oh, it's a girl," I'm like, so what? They've had plenty of male leads. They need.
Oh yeah, the man babies complaining again about that.
Probably.
In our Star Wars.
Okay, so next question is thoughts on Milo Murphy Law and the Loud House. I have no idea what that is.
Is that no?
Milo Murphy Law
I
and the
don't-
Loud House.
I don't know what that is.
No idea. Okay, yes, so moving on. Another question is also with that 80s Jungle Book movie idea, do you think Tim Curry would have been good as Car, and who do you think would have been better as King Louis out of Robin Williams and Mel Brooks? Tim Curry is amazing no matter what film he's in. He is my god, so casting him in anything is spot on. So yeah. And as for King Louis, out of those two, I would probably go with Robin Williams because I think he's got more energy than Brooks. I think he can put off better.
Brooks in the 80s was, like he's pushing 60 by then.
Yeah, I can't imagine it. Yeah. I'd definitely go with Robin, especially in the 80s. He would have been, yeah.
I think Tim Curry as Car would be incredible because when he was Hexus, oh my god.
Tim Curry could have played Mowgli and I would have been satisfied. I love Tim Curry as anyone. He is my idol. And yeah, I don't want to like turn this. Yeah, if we bring up Tim Curry, I won't shut up. So let's move on.
He's one of my favorites as well. So it's like,
Yeah, I could do a whole stream on Tim Curry. Okay, your thoughts on Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie being released. Now, okay, so I have been following the Jungle movie for a very, very long time. Even before I reviewed the first film, I've known about it for ages. I've been supporting anything to do with getting it going. I've seen the footage from like the unfinished production, and yeah, I'm super hyped up for it. I want to see something that concludes Hey Arnold in a satisfying way and answers questions and finally gives us something to end the whole Arnold and Helga thing, something that doesn't kind of cop out at the end. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped for it. Can't wait for it.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot. When I was younger, I used to watch Hey Arnold a lot.
Never got into it really.
I did at first, and then I sort of went to Recess instead.
Oh God, Recess.
My camera's fell.
Recess is good. Oh no!
No.
Light.
You
there? Is that? There we go.
Can I? No, I'm a bit lower. Oh, are we? This is so awkward. Come on.
What are you doing?
This is hard because
stop arsing about.
Google Hangout keeps moving around. Okay, so yeah, wait. The Hell Jungle movie. I'm cool with it. I'm hyped for it.
Yeah.
So the next question. Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Jungle movie yet, but you have to link me to it.
Oh no, it's not out yet. It's not out yet, so it's coming soon. It's basically, for those who don't know, the Jungle movie was going to be the second Harold movie that was going to basically conclude everything in the franchise, but creative differences between Craig Bartlett and Nickelodeon just stopped that from ever happening. So, but like recently, they've kind of like sorted things, and now they're going straight ahead. They've greenlighted the project. So yeah. So yeah, the next question is thoughts on Emma Provost. I don't know what that is.
That is so.
I don't know. Any of you guys know what that is?
No. No
Okay,
idea.
Moving on then. Friends or Seinfeld? Here's the thing. I've never sat through a Seinfeld episode, so I can't barely answer that. I'm going to watch it at some point because it definitely interests me. So I'll stop falling over camera. I was afraid this was going to happen. Right, hang on. See, yeah, the camera, for those who don't know, the camera is leaning on a laptop screen, so it's not the most secure and stable. Okay, so yeah, has anyone any thoughts on Friends or Seinfeld?
I love Friends, but never watched any much of Seinfeld.
I've never seen Seinfeld, so I can't comment.
Fair enough. Thoughts on Rocco's Modern Life TV movie? I'm cool with that. I didn't know that was happening, but that's pretty cool because I do love Rocco's Modern Life. It's got an interesting sense of humor. It's got likable characters. It's a classic Nickelodeon cartoon. It's brilliant. Yeah, so I'm cool with that coming back. Anyone else? Rocco's Modern Life TV movie?
I'm exactly the same. I'm pretty excited about it. I didn't know there was actually going to be a movie happening. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
I had no idea. Unless he's just like posing what if. I don't know. So the next question is thoughts on Space Jam 2. I think the real Space Jam is terrible, so I'm not that excited.
Yeah, it's kind of a whole cult following for it has really sprung up a lot.
It's really strange. I don't get it because I find Space Jam so boring.
Just a real reevaluation it's undergone in the eyes of the fans.
I like the original Space Jam, but I think the second one's going to ruin it.
Yeah, I mean, I have a special place for Space Jam in my heart, but
it's one of those movies you can watch when you're completely out of your face.
Yes, exactly.
What is going on? And you'll just be sitting there going, pretty colours.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the movie that I'd watch.
Okay, so another question is asking how we are doing this live chat to look like this with multiple participants. This is all done by Google Hangout. That's all I can really say. We're just using Google Hangout. So next question is, who is your favorite cartoon character? Oh man.
Oh god.
This is really hard because I know. Steven Universe. I love him. He's adorable. I love his optimism. I love how empathetic he is to everyone around him. But at the same time, he retains the flaws of a child. He still can be annoying and obnoxious. I just love him. He's a really well-rounded character.
Mm-hmm.
I think my one and only favorite is got to be Vegeta. Because my other half plays him. I've also met the voice actor Christopher Sabat. And he just embodies the angst. He's just an angsty character, and come on, who can not like that hair?
True.
Who can not like that death-defying hair?
It is awesome hair.
I'm going to go for the Tick.
Ah.
The Tick.
As played by Townsend.
Hang on, I know that. I know that from something.
Oh God, love that show.
Is that from Lucho? Macho Lucho?
What?
Because there was a cartoon series called
Macho Lucho. No, the Tick is its own thing. Tick is his own character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because there is one called the Tick in that series as well.
No, I think that's the Flea you're thinking of.
The Flea, yeah, that's the Flea.
Yeah.
That might be Flea. They're the same sort of thing, so very easy.
No, the Tick, I just such a cloud cuckoo lander, but also just trying to be a good hero. Like,
yeah.
Eat my justice, evildoers.
In a way, I have a special place for Megamind.
Oh, I haven't seen Megamind.
I've seen it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. Go watch it. Yeah, I liked it because it showed that you can transition to villain to a hero. Like, you don't always have to be bad, which I found really, really good, really interesting.
Okay, so the next question is thoughts on Fantastic Beasts and where to find them, and Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I love the Harry Potter movies as entertainment value, so I'm cool with the idea of a spin-off. I like the idea of expanding the Wizarding World.
Yeah, it'll be different enough, so it won't feel like just rehashing.
Yeah, it won't feel like familiar territory, but at the same time, I can imagine having the spirit of Harry Potter.
It'll have its own identity while remaining true to what people love about Harry Potter.
Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, I don't know much about it.
The only problem with the Cursed Child is that I'm a very big Harry Potter fan, so I'm very diehard with that sort of thing. But I felt that this one was sort of a cop out. So we're very. Yes, I've read the book as well, of the script that released, and there was some
bits
bits in it.
Tickets, but they just sold out with it. Like
yeah.
that.
But I just found like the characters and how it happened and things that are happening. You're just like, what? It's like if spoilers. If anyone doesn't want to know spoilers, I'll tell you guys afterwards and just get quiet, because there are a few things that I'm just like, why? And there's some things that happen in the book, in the actual Harry Potter books, that you see behind the play, which is confusing because they go on about the children of certain people. I'm not going to say who unless you've seen it. It just gets weird, and it's a good script. It's very, very well written, but it just, my heart lies with the originals. Really, I'd like you say, entertainment value. definitely.
True.
Because you know they've made she's the company and the film actors have made such a just on franchise and like games and everything else for it. So I think for this one they are probably going to bring out more like stuff to buy. Not quite a sellout, but almost.
Yeah.
So the next question is, what would you do if Rupert Murdoch became president of America? Probably curl up in the fetal position and cry in a corner.
Probably try and find a nuclear power plant and pinpoint where he is, and you know, see what happens. And if anything happens, it happens.
And so the next question is, what is your least favorite Disney film? I'm going to go with Home on the Range.
Oh yeah.
Awful film. Awful movie.
No, Chicken Little's worse.
No, I find Home on the Range.
Dark time for Disney. That was.
No, it's the toss up between them.
Weakest Disney films.
Weakest.
See, I
Weakest one.
For me, I could, as I said in my Chicken Little review, I could find things that I did like about Chicken Little. Home on the Range, I could find nothing. There's just nothing to offer. It's just boring. It's a dull, boring, unfunny movie. It's just, ugh.
That's what seemed to happen when you use a farm as a topic for a animation.
Yeah.
Apart from Animal Farm is a very very dark.
Oh yes.
Look on the psyche.
So
if you know drama, you also know Metamorphosis.
Mm-hmm.
The one about the like where you turn to a grasshopper. That one's horrible.
So Foul, do you have any least favorite Disney films?
Probably the original Rescuers.
Ah.
Never really found it engaging.
It didn't really stick with me either, to be honest.
I love the Rescuers Down Under though.
Oh, Rescuers Down Under is fantastic.
Yeah.
I had the audio book where you used to listen to it before you go to bed, and it had like the book and you had the tape.
Yeah.
And it was I love that. Those books were amazing, and they had like the proper sayings and that. It was so good.
So next question is thoughts on Ghostbusters 2016.
Enjoyed it.
Don't get me started. Please. I have a very, 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 very big problem with it.
Oh.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Original.
What
This
about
one
it in particular?
It wasn't really the switch of the roles. It was more like the storyline was a bit more linear instead of actually going off in different ways.
Yeah, I think the main problem with it for me was the villain kind of felt a little mundane.
Yes.
Like you don't have the Ghostbusters going up against like Lovecraftian demigods. Instead, you just got some like weirdo hotel clerk.
Come on, Zool. Zool was like.
Or Gozer even, the big bad from the original.
Yeah.
So for me personally, I really enjoyed Ghostbusters 2016 as entertainment. I thought it was fun. I thought it was colourful.
Yeah, but really not worth all the fuss that was made over it.
I loved the idea of women being empowered in the movie in a very inspiring way, rather than an exploitive way.
Yeah, that was one of the things I did love about it, especially what I heard what happened after the film was released. Apparently, the director got a letter from a woman who her daughter loved the movie because it had 4 women in heroic roles, but they didn't try to show them as sexy in their heroics. They just plain women saving the world and it not being played for any kind of titillation.
Yeah, I really enjoy. I won't say it's amazing, but what I got out of it, I just felt fun, enjoyable kind of movie, and I thought Chris Hemsworth was hilarious. I thought he was so funny. So yeah, that's our thoughts on Ghostbusters 2016. Thoughts on Pokemon Go. It's bad.
It was fun for a couple of weeks for me.
I didn't really get a chance to play it, but like I could tell, yeah, this isn't going to last long. It was just.
Still playing it. I am still playing it.
I think, but the popularity is definitely dying down. I could see it going places, but at the same time, I could see it kind of fading, and it is starting to go.
I ran after a Jigglypuff down my road in my dressing gown and slippers.
I like as
I
an
was
idea.
I was
Go ahead.
determined to catch Jigglypuff. It was.
I like the idea. I like the idea of they were trying to go for a virtual Pokemon kind of thing, and I liked the idea. But what I looked into and what I saw and what my friend showed me, I could see, yeah, there's a problem there. I had a little problems with like what was there, which is why I was kind of put off from it.
Yeah.
So yeah, idea was great. Execution could have been better, I guess.
Yeah. I understand that.
Go ahead. Kerri?
Kerri?
Yeah, the Pokemon. It was good, but I think in a way Digimon might have been better.
Yes, but that's because I love Digimon more than Pokemon, so I would have been all over that.
Because they can actually talk. They can actually speak to their flipping trainers instead of going, Pikachu! Pikachu! Hang on, I can do it better. Pikachu! Pikachu! It's like Digimon was amazing. It was such a fresh start, and a lot of people didn't like it because of Pokemon. And I know that on CITV they used to have Pokemon, then they had Digimon, then Pokemon, and Digimon. I was like, I'm so confused right now because I'm watching Pokemon, then Digimon, then go back to Pokemon, and then Digimon. It was just like, how are you meant to follow anything if you're getting confused on what they are? It's like one of my friends said.
So the next question is Emperor's New Groove or Kronk's New Groove. I'm going to go with Emperor's New Groove. It's a much more solid film. I like Kronk's New Groove for what it is, and I think it's definitely, like I said, it's on my top 5 favorite Disney sequels from Disney Toon. But I definitely think that Emperor's New Groove is more solid, better produced, because they had the advantage of having the main studio to work with and a less strict deadline, so they can make a better movie. Unfortunately,
I completely agree with that. I did like Kronk's New Groove, but I felt like it was just a spin-off. It wasn't really its own movie. It just felt like it was leading off for the actual movie.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Its framing device is very underwhelming, but the thing that I love about it is Kronk himself. I just love Kronk as a character. He really holds up. He's just such a lovable, likable character.
His voice, come on, it's just brilliant.
Yeah, Spectre Warburton. Yeah. So next question is who?
I love that he's going to be Lemony Snicket in the new series.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Okay, so the next question is, who is your least favorite cartoon character? Oh, this is tough.
So we already did this.
No, least favorite. Least favorite. I'm going to go with Dodie from As Told by Ginger because she's horrible.
I'm going to go with
horrible character.
The archetypal example, Scrappy Doo.
I would say that's a hard one. Who's my least favorite? Probably Cinderella.
Okay.
To be honest, because she's so I don't like the Disney princesses that much. I find them very niche, sparkly.
Nah.
Like it's not a conventional type, is it, of person? It's just a character that just looks pretty and prances around like a Barbie. Barbie.
Okay, Cinderella. Cool. So the next question is thoughts on Star Wars Rebels. Not seen it.
Neither.
Nah.
Okay. Favorite Be Cool Scooby-Doo episode. Not seen that either. Sorry. Where's Whyboy? The biggest Scooby-Doo fan ever. So, anyone? Any thoughts on Be Cool Scooby-Doo? No.
I haven't seen it.
No. Okay. Thoughts on DuckTales 2017 reboot? I'm cool with it. I guess. Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I'm willing to give it a chance.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I don't know anything about it yet, so go for it.
I know one person who will be very excited to see it is Brent Floss. He's very, very orientated on DuckTales, so he'll be really excited to see that. He has quite a few DuckTales songs. I remember them all.
So the next question is thoughts on Sing. I don't know if you two know about this.
Oh, the upcoming it's Illumination Entertainment.
Yeah. There's nothing really about it that's really hitting me.
I like Taron Egerton, so I mean, I might just see it for that.
Yeah, the voice cast looks interesting, and I like the Seth MacFarlane's in it because, like, he is as many problems as I have with his shows.
He's a good voice actor.
He's a very good voice actor, very versatile, and I'd like to see him embrace.
I think he was great in Hellboy too.
Oh, he's fantastic in that. So I'm interested in that side of Sing, but as a film, it's just like, okay, it's a singing competition.
I think it'd be good. I'm a singer, so it does appeal to me. But at the same time, I'm hoping it takes the mick out of like X Factor and Britain's Got Talent and those sort of things.
America's Got Talent, it would be then.
Yeah, well, no, America's Got Talent is actually pretty better than Britain's Got Talent. I'm sorry.
It's being directed by Garth Jennings, the guy who did.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Son of Rambo.
But
that's cool.
I'm starting to feel like Zootopia was a lead on. Like Sing was going to be like the next chapter in Zootopia. That's what it started to feel like because of all the animals, and I think that's what they might do.
Yeah, I think they were both went into production around the same time, so don't think it's meant to be a cash-in or anything.
They could combine them. Like they could easily, because they could easily put a cameo of a gazelle.
Yeah.
In there.
Different studios though.
Yeah.
But no, I liked it. I like the way it looks. I'm quite excited. But it looks a bit.
Looks very generic.
Like it's all. But with animals, it might not look so generic.
That's the problem. It looks like another talking animal comedy, except it's singing animal comedy. There's just nothing to it. Nothing's really.
They're animals, but now they sing.
It's a new Madagascar.
Okay, so the next question is The Nightmare Before Christmas or Coraline. Can't answer this. I think they're on the same level as each other.
And I can't either. I absolutely loved Coraline.
Coraline's great.
The music is incredible.
Yeah.
The language which they actually use in it is actually fictional. It's not actually a real language. He just made up on the spot. It sounds so like Finnish or like some sort of language like that. And it when I was trying to sing it, I was just sitting there going, "What is this?" Because like the phonetics are incredible. Nightmare Before Christmas is my personal favorite. I'm actually very, very fond of that film. The songs are incredible. Danny Elfman is a flipping genius.
Nightmare Before Christmas, the greatest film Tim Burton never directed.
Yep.
Oh my days.
Okay. So yeah, how do people? If you had to choose, which would you choose?
Oh, Coraline, I think.
I'm leaning to Coraline, to be honest. Yeah, but at the same time.
Yeah, I'm leaning Coraline because of the the like imagination part of it, and like the way that she sees things, and the way that like the other mother and everything. Oh, it just has so much story to it, and I feel that Nightmare Before Christmas was more like a musical.
Why the hell
It
hasn't
had
Henry Selick made a film since Coraline?
Yeah, it had a very, very, very structured way about it, but with Coraline, anywhere with that,
Yeah.
because it was just.
So next question. Sorry.
That's all right.
Next
done.
question is okay. So next question is thoughts on Scooby-Doo and WWE crossover.
Another Scooby-Doo question.
Yeah, I've not seen it yet, but it looks hilarious. I want to see it. It looks silly.
Wait, Scooby-Doo and wrestling?
Yes, the WWE wrestlers. It's a movie with Scooby-Doo. And there's also one with Flintstones and WWE wrestlers as well. And the next Surf's Up movie stars WWE wrestlers.
They reckon another Surf's Up?
Yes, and it's all about wrestling, I think. I don't know. It's all the characters, all the new characters are voiced by WWE stars.
But that's not Surf Up. That would be Jump Up or something.
Jump, what? Wrestle down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
No, I don't know how I feel about that Scooby-Doo and WWE. I like it's a children's it is a children's cartoon. So putting it with wrestling, it could be the wrong sort of image.
Yeah, what kind of messages are you trying to send out to our children? It's okay to hit them over the head with a chair.
Just imagine that happening too.
Thoughts
Someone
on
dressed as Scooby-Doo and
So the next question is thoughts on Phineas and Ferb. Not seen.
Oh, you still love Phineas and Ferb?
No, I've never watched it. I just got confused by him being triangle. I don't know what to
Because that's how the animators designed him.
It was weird. I didn't like it. No.
No, I've not really got into it. So yeah, any other thoughts on Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah, I loved it. I haven't caught up with it in a while though, but I have fond memories.
Next question is favorite SpongeBob episode. I really don't have a favorite, to be honest. Off the top of my head, I can't think of one that stands out. Maybe any of the episodes with Merman and Barnacle Boy, because they're hilarious.
I watched so much SpongeBob in one week.
Yeah, same. There's hard to pick one that stands out.
Literally on Netflix, I watched 3 seasons. I was watching it all night, all day for 3 days. I think my favorite one is where he has to go and cook in Atlantis, and he has to cook for and he's going like, oh, you can't be a fry cook, you're not worthy, and then he makes like the best burger, and it's just like the biggest fuck you to King Neptune. Like the movie was pretty good.
I love the movie.
I just love the songs they have.
Yeah.
We're going to Crown City, and I was really confused.
Now
with
that we're men.
Yeah, that is the Hasselhoff one that gets me. I'm just like, why? What the hell is? It was that bit was weird as hell.
If you think that's weird, the sequel is so much weirder. The sequel, Sponge Out of Water, is like the story's not that great, but in terms of entertainment value, it's quite high because it's just batshit crazy and psychedelic.
I might have to watch this one.
It's crazy. Just anything and everything happens in the movie.
Yeah.
So next question is thoughts on the Powerpuff Girls 2016 reboot. Not seen any of it, so no thoughts.
I don't like it.
Never wanted to.
I don't like it. I prefer the original.
Come on, they have twerking in the new series.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about, and also that they've made it so upbeat that it's not got nostalgia value it used to.
Mm-hmm.
Like the original Powerpuff Girls, you can watch it and go like, "Oh, it's so pretty," and now this one, you're like, "What the hell is this?"
Mm-hmm.
it like the remakes destroy our like novels, really. Especially Powerpuff. No, I didn't like Powerpuff Girls one bit.
Okay. And so the next question is favorite Rick and Morty episode. I've not seen enough episodes to pick a favorite, to be honest.
Oh, come on. What's your favorite, Tony?
Oh God. The Cronenberg one. The proper full-on body horror episode.
Mine has got to be Mr. Meeseeks. It's got to be Mr. Meeseeks because it's just so far-fetched. It's just and also the ending of season 2.
Oh, actually no, Anatomy Park. I think that was my favorite.
I don't know how I felt about that one. I liked it having Dr. Bloom or Professor Bloom. I think that was Hugh Laurie. I am not.
No, it was John Oliver.
Sure. I always get them two mixed up.
How?
It's because of the voice. It sounds so like House, like the voice. But no, I think Anatomy Park was a good one. But my favorite one was just the marriage counseling one, where Jerry turned into a worm.
Oh God, yes. What was it? Biting episode.
Bad. But it's hard to choose really just one because they are all so different and also so creative. I can't wait for the 3rd season.
If it ever comes.
Well, it says 2 months. It says on like all the things articles.
It'll come when we get our 2nd season of Attack on Titan.
That won't happen. I have a feeling I'll stick to one at the moment.
So
but I will soon know if it's being released because Jessica Cavallo will let me know.
So next question is, what is your favorite underrated animated movie of all time? I'm going to go with Son of the White Mare, which is a Hungarian film, really psychedelic and just beautifully animated, and not enough people know of it. And you've just got to go and see it. I think it's based on a Hungarian folk tale, and it's just amazing. Visually, it's just so colorful and it's just so engaging and atmospheric. I just love it, and I'd love to review it one day and give it the attention it deserves. Yeah.
I think the most underrated one that I recommend him to watch is The Last Unicorn. That is an amazingly cartoon. I can't remember who I sent. I think it was either you or was Mike that I sent a screenshot of the tree.
I don't remember.
And it had boobs. It had boobs. The actual tree had boobs. It's a very good movie, but it's the message is very, very deep because it pretty much says that if you be yourself, you'll be fine, sort of thing. But it's really underrated because America's sort of flopped. America is the band who did The Last Unicorn music.
I know the band. The guys who did The Horse of No Name.
Yes, I think that was one of the songs that they were going to put in, but there's a Last Unicorn which I've done a cover of, which is somewhere on YouTube somewhere. But it's a very it is a psychedelic film. I think it's based on a folk tale to do with, I can't remember which folk tale it is, but it's something to do with the unicorns being driven back by the Red Bull, which I think was something to do with Smash. I'm not too sure, but it's a really good one to watch if you just want to, but also think like, why am I watching this?
I got to give some love to Yellow Submarine. Childhood favorite.
Yeah.
That's a
The
good
Blue
one.
Meanies.
Blue
Blue Meanies. Oh my God.
So next question is favorite South Park episode. Can't decide. Honestly, can't decide.
Oh Jesus!
I have so many favorites. So many favorites.
try and narrow it down. I like the one where Cartman makes the chili out of.
Did Scott Tenorman?
Yeah, Scott Tenorman's Die. That's a great one.
Classic.
Where he just sits there licking the tears off his face, going, yummy.
Oh, Jesus. I know.
The tears of sadness, and they, I was like, I think the newest one at the moment that has with Hillary Clinton against Mr. Garrison is actually pretty hilarious. I didn't think it was hilarious at first, but now while I was watching it, I was just like, do you know what? This is actually pretty funny.
Oh, I know. I can remember what is probably my favorite. The one where Cartman thinks he has psychic powers. That is.
Oh God.
Oh no.
That is a great episode, especially when they parody Red Dragon, when the actual killer abducts Cartman and makes him look at the old holiday snaps. This is Mira. No, Rushmore. Do you see?
I also love the one. I love the one where Cartman. They trick Cartman to thinking he's dead.
Oh yeah.
And
he eats all the chicken skins, and they're pissed at him about it.
Yeah, and I love the ending where they're up against like there's some robbers. And he's trying to prove that he's good, and so he tries to haunt the robbers. So confused.
Best of it for me. Osama bin Laden has farty pants. The first South Park episode made after 9/11.
The one where he's like Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, and Elmer Fudd.
That was brilliant.
It's just.
The rated one is the Christmas Critter one.
Oh, I think that gets a lot of love. I think a lot of people like that one.
Imagination Land was okay.
If we're going to go by story arcs, I might go with either Coon and Friends or 200 and 201. I think they're the most cinematic and theatrical.
200, which one was that? The 200?
That was where it was the actual 200th episode, and it was all about Muhammad.
Oh, right, when they were blocking out, like censoring him.
I think I have a really big soft spot for that. I have a very big soft spot for that one because it's just full of so much South Park fan service, and I just love it. There's just so many references.
Oh, and when they bring in Bart Simpson.
No, that's cartoon. That's Cartoon.
Oh, dude, wrong one.
Yeah, that's Cartoon Wars, which is still good. I like those ones.
Cartoon Wars was pretty funny.
Yeah. So next question is strangest movie you found in a shop but had never heard of before. That's kind of hard. For most of my life I've pursued strange movies, so whenever I saw one in a shop it's like, oh, there it is. I've never been surprised to see one because I've just come across so many weird ones. Actually, no, I found one that I never heard of before in CX once. It was like Teddy Bear Massacre, and it's just footage of people destroying teddy bears. That's it. I was so tempted to buy it. I was like, how what? And it was just really nicely presented cover as well. It wasn't like schlocky or anything. It was just it was meant to look cute and nice and presentable. I was like, what is this? Wow. And why does it exist? That's all it is. It's just teddy bear torture porn.
I can't really think of any curios that I stumbled across.
I think the one that I found, which I've actually got on DVD now, which it's weird, but it's so creepy. It's called Fear.com.
Oh, I've heard of it. I never saw it.
One where you're curious about death and you want to see a live death, really. And you get haunted by this little girl, and it's so weird. And then, like, the people die how they fear. It's a bit like The Ring, but it's a lot, and it has like, I can't remember her name. It has a really famous actress in it, and I can't remember her name at the moment. But it's like a murder mystery sort of thing, but it's a horror, and it's so confusing. The other one that I found was Dragon Ball Evolution.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh God.
Oh yes. I was running away from it. I was like, yeah, it is that bad. Like, I regretted watching
It's not even so bad. It's good though. That's the thing. It has funny moments, unintentional funny moments, but as a whole, it's just so boring.
Mm-hmm.
It's so boring. They don't actually look like the characters either, and it just annoyed me. Like the costumes were wrong, the colors were wrong. I'm not gonna go because I will end up throwing something.
What's really sad is James Marsters as Piccolo, because he's like a big fan of the manga, and in a good adaptation of Dragon Ball, he would have been a great Piccolo.
Yeah.
I know.
So next question is: would you like to see Andy Serkis as Darkseid or Darkseid?
Guys, I'm gonna take off now because got some American Horror Story to catch.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So it's been fun. Yeah. So congratulations on your 4-year anniversary, dude. And hope we can do this again soon.
Thank you.
All right.
Yep.
Peace out. Guys. Later.
Cheerio. And then there were only 2. So yeah, the next question is: would you like to see Andy Serkis as Darkseid or Darkseid in the DC Cinematic Universe? I don't know who that character is. Sorry,
no, I don't either.
I'm not really. I don't really get that into superhero comics. I prefer graphic novels, like one-off stories, because I just can't afford to follow comic book series. So I tend to just go for things like Ghost World and things like that.
I tend to go for volumes. Like if you can get the volume books, like for Walking Dead and that, you can get the books that are like that thick, and you can just read through the whole thing, which is a lot easier.
Yeah. Okay, so next question is: what movies made you cry? Okay, there's quite a few. Well, first of all, the most obvious one is Mary and Max. The ending made me cry like a baby. I don't think any other film has made me cry that. I'm literally just like sobbing. I was like a baby cries. I was just torn apart by the ending. Inside Out made me cry. Really hit me. And The Croods really made me cry as well, with the whole father-daughter story. That really hit me as well.
Lion King makes me cry. The beginning of Up made me cry because it was just so heart-wrenching. Watership Down actually made me cry. Watership Down was a very upsetting one.
I think I can remember Kung Fu Panda 3 also made me cry.
Yes, same here.
Yeah, it really got me. It was just such a powerful finale. So powerful.
And the exit of the master as well. It was just like, don't go.
So the next question is: what is your favorite Liam Neeson movie?
Oh, God.
I can't think of a favorite.
I can't think of any either. All of them. There we go.
I can't think of any. Maybe Ponyo, I guess.
Ponyo, yeah.
Yeah.
Ponyo.
I really can't think of any Liam Neeson movies right now.
No, I can't either. Oh my God.
Oh, Lego Movie. I love him in Lego Movie. He's hilarious. He's so funny in that.
Yes, of course. Lego Movie.
Yeah.
I had to think about that. I was like, I'm sure there's something else.
Next question is 21 Jump Street or 22 Jump Street. Not seen either.
No, you're right.
Thoughts on Cars Life 4? Not seen it. I will not be. I have no plans to review it unless it wins a poll. I'm really not. There's only so many times. I don't think Kerri knows about this, but like the Cars Life films are basically rip-offs of Pixar's Cars, and they're terrible. There's only so much I can say about them. Nothing really happens in them.
The first Cars was okay, and then when everything else started, just like,
yeah. Well, the Cars Life movies, you just have to see my reviews to see what I think of them. I'm fine with Pixar. The thing is, after seeing a Cars Life 1, 2, and 3, I can tolerate Pixar's Cars more. Even Cars 2. I'd rather watch Cars 2 than any of the Cars Life movies. That's saying something. Next question is thoughts on Stranger Things? Not seen it.
No, neither have I. I haven't watched it yet.
Toy Story 3 or Toy Story 2? I'm gonna go with 2. I think it's a stronger film. Definitely, I think emotionally and philosophically, it's more solid and knows where it's going. Love 3. Don't get me wrong. I love 3, but I think 2 embraces its small, simple ideas really well. Toy Story 3 has so many ideas, and it does them all great. But I think Toy Story 2 is just a better film to me. What do you think?
I think that Toy Story 3, it actually reminded me of Walking Dead.
I can see with the whole escape thing. I can see.
Yes, and like the cowboy and oh no, what's going on? Oh dear, you disconnected yourself. Oh, we had a malfunction. You there? Hello? Uh-oh. I think we might have just lost him.
What's going on?
What happened?
I have no idea what happened. That was weird.
That?
That was really weird. That was spooky. That was really
spooky. But yeah, like I was saying, Toy Story 3 reminded me of Walking Dead because you have like, if you've seen Walking Dead or know Walking Dead, the character the Strawberry Bear, he reminds me a lot of the governor when he's like with the group, like say, because Woody's like Rick, so that makes sense. And it's also Sunnyside is sort of like an asylum, and they were in an asylum, so there's a lot of connections. If you there's a few people that do like theories on YouTube, so you probably find a theory on Toy Story and Walking Dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like number 3 because it's like an ultimatum or chapter.
It is very good at concluding things and wrapping things up. Yeah.
The ending made me cry because it's just like holding off on an era that you've watched through your like child years, and you're just really,
yeah, it hits our generation. Damn it, camera! Not again. I'm gonna have to find an alternative way to hold this thing up for future live streams because this is just driving me. Still not good. Like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found that Toy Story was pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, so next question is thoughts on Cars 3. You know nothing about it. I just hope that Mater is not this main character again. That's all I hope.
He was a good character, but when he became the spy, I was just like, why?
Yeah.
And I know it's supposed to show like, oh, he can get a girl as well, like sort of thing. But at the same time, it's just like, they're reaching a bit too far into the barrier.
That film is just so annoying and full of horrible forced misunderstandings.
Yeah.
Thoughts on ABC Once Upon a Time? Don't know it. Not seen it. I think it got nominated for one of the polls.
I haven't watched it
Sorry?
yet at all. I haven't watched it at all yet.
Okay. Thoughts on Lego Dimensions? I've not played it. What I've seen of it looks pretty cool though.
Yeah, I know that we're probably going to get it because it looks really, really cool.
Yeah, pretty much. Someone has just mentioned about the nostalgic kid coming in. Sorry, but yeah, he's not got back to me. He said he wanted to come into this call, but yeah, I linked him into this call. He's not. I'm very sorry about him not turning up. Hopefully, I'll be doing a video or live stream with him in the future. We'll see. But yeah, if he's busy, that's fine. Cool. Yeah, it's probably busy. I don't mind. I honestly don't mind. When it came to this kind of like special guest thing, it was just like, hey, I'm doing this. Want to join? I wasn't expecting everyone to turn up. Everyone's got their own things to do, so it's cool. So sorry to anyone that was looking forward to Nostalgic Kid coming in. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hang on, I'm trying to find. There's so many questions. I'm trying to scroll up.
I know. I was looking. I was like, why?
Right. There's wow. There's still going.
Whoa. They are really good.
Where we were.
Where are you?
I'm trying. Wow, good. I found it. Okay. So the thoughts on Dead Man No Tell No Dead Man. Oh, the new Pirates Caribbean movie. I don't really have many feelings on it because I liked the first film. I thought it was a fun blockbuster movie, but the rest are boring. The third film is just basically people saying, "Nah, this is my ship now." Nah, that's it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's just
I think they should have ended it onto. They should have ended it on a trilogy and done with it because they're just stretching it out because they're making money off of it.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping they don't do that with the Assassin's Creed movie. Keep it to like 2 or 3 movies and just end it at that.
Yeah.
Because I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be amazing.
Sweet.
I'm just hoping it's not going to be a shambles.
So next question is favorite Seth Rogen film. Don't really have one, I think. I don't really have one.
I think Bad Neighbors.
I've not seen that one.
Bad Neighbors was a good one. It had a lot of character and it just showed him in a different light. It showed him being a bit more grown up, I suppose, and not being such a big kid. You know?
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good movie. Yeah. Oh, and also Sausage Pie.
Cool.
I don't know how I felt like that. I saw parts of it because I've seen little like snippets, and I'm just sitting there going like, hey, I don't know how to feel about it. It just felt weird, but I don't know. I'll watch the whole thing and then I'll make my opinion.
Yeah, I've made a review of it on my channel if you want to know my thoughts on Sausage Party. Next question is thoughts on Avatar Last Airbender and its movie. I've not seen enough Avatar The Last Airbender episodes to make a solid opinion on it, and I've not seen the movie because I'm not that associated with the TV enough, really.
I saw the movie. It was okay, but it wasn't that good. It was very, very generic Hollywood CGI special effects thing. Yeah. It was very, very samey to all the other movies that come out of that time. They were all like CGI and with effects, and you're just like, it wasn't that good. I didn't.
Yeah, I've heard bad things about it. Next question is, what's your favorite anime? I'm going to go with Shirobaku. I loved it because it's about making animation, and it spoke to me because the characters were around about my age and in my position in life, and it just really spoke to me because of that. It was about it was about animators trying to find themselves, so it really spoke to me. I was like, wow, this is hitting me. I resonate with this, but I also love Food Wars. I'm addicted to Food Wars, and I can't wait for season 3. I don't know when it's going to announce, but it better get announced.
Yeah.
Better get announced.
It depends on what sort of anime, because my favorite horror anime is Elfen Lied. My favorite all-time anime, oh god, either Higurashi or it's weirdly enough, it's Humanity Has Declined, which has got a suicidal bread. A suicidal bread, berries, and it's very bizarre, and I like it because it's just bizarre. But yeah, my all-time favorite horror is Elfen Lied because it's just so out there, and I've also cosplayed the character Lucy, which I won a few competitions with that costume and singing, so it was really good. And it really spoke to me because it showed like an outcast growing and actually getting a relationship and learning that they're not so bad on the inside. It's really, really, like, even though it's gory, it still has the sense that they actually are trying to make it like, hey, it doesn't have to be gory. It can be, you know, you can learn something from it.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, it's getting late. We've been doing this about 2 hours now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I've got a cold, so I think it's about time we wrap this up.
Yes, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
so,
I'm getting quite tired, and I want to look after the cold.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
you'll have to watch The Last Unicorn.
I'll get round to it. You should nominate it in the next poll. Nominate it in the next poll, see if it wins.
Yes, I will. I'll be on there every day, just like clicking it, going, watch it, please watch it. But yeah, it's been good hanging out, and congratulations on the 4 years of being on YouTube. It's been a long time then.
Yes, thank you. Yes, cheers. Yeah, it's been an awesome 4 years. This is the longest channel I've ever ran ever, so I'm quite proud of that. And it's given me fantastic opportunities to develop as a reviewer and filmmaker and actor. And it's given me a chance to meet all you awesome fans out there. You've all been very supportive of me, and you've given really good constructive feedback. And yeah, I love doing this channel. I'm addicted. I've become a workaholic because of this. And yeah, if this was a full-time job, I would dedicate my heart to it. I'd love if this was my full-time thing, because it's my passion, it's my life. I'd love if it could be the full-time thing. So hopefully, maybe one day.
On your Patreon. Plug the Patreon.
Yeah, feel free. Anyway, so cheerio, folks.
Yeah, see you later. Bye, guys.